U.S. lawmakers vote for tighter background and security checks on Syrian and Iraqi refugees. The House of Representatives took up the bill after last week's Paris attacks and revelations that a fake Syrian passport was found on one of the suicide bombers. CCTV's Roy Rettenberg joins us in our Washington newsroom. And Roy, a big majority in the House backed this. What more can you tell us?
Well, that's right, Elaine. The final number is 289 in support, 137 opposed. The majority voting in favor were Republicans, but interestingly enough, 48 Democrats lent their support. Now, the bill pushes for bolstered security checks and requires the FBI, the Department of Homeland Security, and U.S. intelligence agencies to certify to Congress that each refugee that ultimately is let in is not a security threat to the U.S. The real question is, if it now passes in the Senate, also led by Republicans, and the president vetoes it as he said he would, could both houses override it? Let's have a listen to some of Thursday's debate.
We will not let the torch of freedom go out on our watch, and we will continue to fight for those in our country, for their safety, our sons and daughters, as we continue this fight.
Refugees are not the enemy. So remember the words on our Statue of Liberty. Give me your tired, your poor, your huddled masses yearning to be free.
Now, to override the president in the Senate, we would need to see 60 votes. In the House, we would need to see 2/3 of representatives who are present. Now, 9 congressmen were missing in today's vote, but if everyone shows up for an override vote, all 435, you'll just need 290. A lot of math there, but that's just one more than voted in favor of the bill on Thursday. Elaine?
And Roe, U.S. President Barack Obama was in Manila at APEC, and we heard him talking about the bill even before this vote took place. So what did he have to say?
Well, that's right, and the administration's position has been there are already tough checks in place, and this bill would just create unnecessary obstacles and delays and burden the people who truly need help.
The idea that somehow they pose a more significant threat than all the tourists who pour into the United States every single day just doesn't jive with reality. That's not what our law enforcement thinks. That's not what anybody who's looked at this problem thinks. They are already under much more scrutiny.
Of course, we can't ignore the timing of this vote. Just a few days after the Paris attacks, as you mentioned, President Obama said he thinks the move to block the Syrian refugees, also backed by leading Republican governors, is politicized hype, he said, that would eventually die down.
All right, CCTV's Roy Rettenberg in our Washington newsroom.